Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Miami Marlins. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab in this one, Max Meyer. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
To the right side, Lopez. To first, one up, one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Ian Happ.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Kyle Tucker, batting with one down, takes a strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Seiya Suzuki stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt,
ball,
and it's
2
1-2.
strikes.
Popped up. Mervis puts it away for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch. And that is out of play. Busch, in his second season, 27 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. The pitch. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. There's a swing and a drive. Hill going back. Stretches out and hauls it in. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill here today, Cade Horton. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits. And Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. Up and in, 1-0. And another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
And that's outside.
That went out.
There's a strike. Now a pop-up on the infield. Shaw makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail here 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. Meyer back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one out in front that time. Next offering upstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So here's Horner now, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. That one in the dirt and gets away. Kelly on at first, nobody out. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Runner on the move. In the air, center field. Stowers sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 1 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning. Down to third baseman, Connor Norton. Fastball is outside.
That's a ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one fouled off.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Hard hit left side. Jumps, throws. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, number 50.
Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
Popped up. Horner. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Batting sixth, first
Matt
baseman,
Mervis, the next up for the Marlins.
Mervis.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And now 1 and 2. And they'll do it again. Struck him out looking. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And it remains 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next pitch is downstairs.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's 3 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Suzuki in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Fly ball to right. Lopez on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Bush now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Mervis steps on the bag, and the Cubs go 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Liam hits.
just
Ball, that's
missed.
inside.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And fouled off. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hicks gets his lead at first, nobody out. Strike 3, got him swinging. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Horton ready to fire now. Fastball for a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
That misses the zone. 1-1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 1 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Late with the swing there.
0-1. Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Hauls it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one ripped, but foul. Late that time, it's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Cut out, he missed, struck him out, and 2 away now.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Here's Nico Horner, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul. Man at second.
Ball, that's
Just
outside.
missed. Miami's bullpen with some action. Late backer appears to be getting loose. Enriquez warming up as well. Two outs. Swung on, looped into center. Nice grab. Cubs lead one. They lead it 1-0. Bottom four, and now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja.
Javier Sanoja.
Sanoja, in his rookie season, 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Hit on the ground to the right side, but that rolls foul. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Second baseman, Otto Lopez.
And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 1 out, base is empty. And that is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just off the inside edge. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering upstairs. That to right. Tucker hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting,
Connor
third
Norton
baseman,
getting ready to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Fastball for a strike at 95. Outside,
one strike.
and that's ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's too low. Ball 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And the Marlins down quietly. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Meyer back to work. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that one is in the dirt. 1-2 the count. That one missed.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
He's got it, and there's 1 away. So the batting order turns over, and up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Stowers makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Stowers makes the grab, and that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now here's the Marlins DH, Agustin Ramirez. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. So now 1-2. On the ground at first. Bush takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. A single his first time. That's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Lifted in the air down the left side. Happ makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Lake Backer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 just missed. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Stowers in position. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Say goodbye to that one. He'll circle the bases. His 2nd homer of this series. It's 2-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now here is Dansby Swanson. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. To third. Tosses to first. 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Derek Hill. Just off the inside edge.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Now batting.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And ball one. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now fly ball to right center. It gets down a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Now batting.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Sanoja in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one hit to right. Tucker squeezes it, and that is that. 1 left for Miami. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Anthony Bender.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
And now here is Nico Horner. 1 for 2. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's the 3rd baseman, Matt Shaw. 0 for 2 in this one.
3rd baseman, Matt Shaw.
On the ground to 3rd. Slings it across, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian Happ.
At the plate, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Happ lays off.
2 strikes.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting.
Here's Kyle
right
Tucker.
fielder,
He had a
Kyle
big
Tucker.
swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
2 outs. Splits the plate, and the count is 0-2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull.
Here goes the runner. Base hit. Happ on his way to third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There goes Tucker. Line drive. It gets down, base hit. Happ comes around and he scores. And they're up by 4.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So up next, Michael Busch. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Anthony Bender is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Pitching change here, Calvin Fauché. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
That one in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. The run comes in to score from second, and it's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. And the batter now, Dansby Swanson. He's already homered here in this one. Time called. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. John Birdie, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fauché, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Strike 2. Crow Armstrong leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. And a swing and a miss. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cubs 7 and the Marlins nothing.
Now pitching for
We're
Chicago.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chris Flexen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
This change
Otto
defensively for the
Lopez
Cubs.
digs in now.
Now playing center field. Number 17. Vidal Brujan.
Now into the ball game on defense, Miguel Amaya. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 9.
Also entering the game, Justin Turner. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Now playing first base. Number 3.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Brujan hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby. And that one hammered. Brujan really on his horse. And he hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Ramirez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Toss to Turner, and there's 2 away. Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. Pulls that one foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Out towards left center. Hat on the move to the alley. That is the inning. Marlins leave 1. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That one way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to the left, Norby. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting third.
And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Happ at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Amaya at second with 2 down. On the ground out to short. Throws across the diamond, and that is the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and they hold a 7-0 lead. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Liam Hicks. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And that one is downstairs. And 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. And a strike in there.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Goes down looking.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next
1 ball,
pitch.
2 strikes the count.
Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Man at first, 1 away. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Happ makes the grab. 2 down. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jesus Sanchez. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The Cubs up big in this one. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's even up. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Declan Cronin.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
51.
Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Tucker in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Tyler Phillips up and loosening in the pen. Enriquez also throwing. There's the strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Here's Justin Turner. Came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Marlins nothing. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Javier Sanoja.
Flexen back to work. And that one wrapped foul. And it's fouled away. Foul ball, still 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit in the air, right field. Tucker makes the grab, one away.
Now batting.
And now Otto Lopez.
Lopez.
And a foul ball. That one not close. Ball one. And a swing and a miss there.
One ball.
Bases empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. A changeup missing, and the count is 2-2. Way high.
Full count.
Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
This one in the air. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Horton with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
This one ends 7-0. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.